The 4-3-3 formation is one of modern football's most popular and flexible tactical systems. At its core, the name simply describes how the 10 outfield players are arranged on the pitch. It starts with a line of 4 defenders at the back. This defensive unit is almost always composed of 2 central defenders who are the main protectors of the goal, and 2 fullbacks, one on the right and one on the left, who defend the wide areas. These players form the foundation of the team, providing security and a base from which to build attacks. Their positioning is the starting point for everything the team does. In front of the defense sits a group of 3 central midfielders. This trio is often called the team's engine room because they connect the defense to the attack and control the middle of the pitch. Their arrangement can vary, but it typically forms a triangle. Sometimes, one midfielder will sit deeper than the other 2, acting as a defensive shield. Other times, 2 will sit deep with one further forward. This midfield unit is crucial for winning the ball, keeping possession, and creating scoring opportunities for the players ahead of them. Their balance and understanding are key to the formation's success. The most advanced line of players consists of 3 forwards. This attacking trio is designed to create width and a constant goal threat. There is one central striker, who is the main focal point of the attack, responsible for holding up the ball and getting into scoring positions inside the penalty box. On either side of the striker are 2 wide attackers, often called wingers or inside forwards. These players operate in the wide channels, looking to stretch the opponent's defense, deliver crosses, or cut inside to shoot at goal. Together, these 3 attackers provide the firepower for the team. The beauty of the 4-3-3 lies in its balance between defense and attack. Having 4 defenders provides a solid base, while the 3 midfielders offer control in the center of the park. The 3 forwards give the team multiple attacking threats, making it difficult for opponents to defend against. However, the system is not static. The players' roles are fluid, and their positions change constantly depending on whether the team has the ball or is defending. This flexibility is what makes the 4-3-3 so effective when mastered, allowing a team to adapt to different situations during a match. When a team using the 4-3-3 formation has the ball, its shape becomes expansive and dynamic. The main goal is to use the full width of the pitch to stretch the opposition's defense and create gaps to exploit. The 2 fullbacks play a vital role in this phase. They are encouraged to push high up the field, almost acting like extra wingers. This forward movement provides width and gives the midfielders more passing options. When a fullback overlaps, running past the winger on their side, it can create a 2 versus 1 situation against the opponent's defender, leading to dangerous crossing opportunities. The wingers in a 4-3-3 have a particularly interesting role in attack. They are not just traditional wide players who stay on the touchline. Often they will be instructed to cut inside towards the center of the pitch, moving into the space between the opponent's fullback and center back. This movement is incredibly difficult to defend against. When a winger cuts inside, they become a direct goal threat, able to shoot with their stronger foot. This action also creates empty space on the wing, which the overlapping fullback can then run into, ensuring the team still maintains its attacking width. The central striker's job is to be the team's attacking pivot. They must be strong enough to receive passes with their back to the goal, holding off defenders while waiting for support from the midfielders and wingers. A good striker in this system will also make intelligent runs behind the defense, forcing the opposition's center backs to drop deeper. This movement creates more space in front of the defense, which the advanced midfielders or inside cutting wingers can then use to receive the ball and create chances. The striker's ability to link play is just as important as their ability to score goals. The 2 more advanced central midfielders also join the attack, making forward runs into the penalty area. These runs, often called third-man runs, are difficult for defenders to track because they are usually focused on the ball and the forwards. When a midfielder arrives late in the box, they can receive a cutback pass and have a clear shot at goal. This coordinated movement between the fullbacks, wingers, striker, and midfielders is what makes the 4-3-3 so potent in attack. Every player has a role in creating space and generating scoring chances for the team. When the team loses possession, the 4-3-3 formation must quickly transition into a solid defensive shape. The primary objective is to become compact and narrow, denying the opponent space in the dangerous central areas of the pitch. The 3 forwards are the first line of defense. Instead of resting, they are expected to press the opponent's defenders immediately, trying to win the ball back high up the pitch. The central striker will often pressure the center backs, while the wingers will close down the fullbacks, attempting to force them into making a mistake or playing a long, inaccurate pass. If the initial press from the forwards is bypassed, the team drops back into a more organized defensive block. The two wingers will track back and drop into the midfield line, effectively transforming the shape from a 4-3-3 into a compact 4-5-1. This creates a solid wall of 5 midfielders across the pitch, making it very difficult for the opposition to find passing lanes through the center. The team's shape becomes much narrower, forcing the opponent to play the ball out to the wide areas, where it is easier to defend, and there is less immediate danger to the goal. The role of the defensive midfielder, or the deepest of the three, becomes critical in this phase. This player, often called the pivot, screens the back four, patrolling the space just in front of the central defenders. Their job is to intercept passes, challenge opposition attackers who drop into that zone, and organize the defensive shape of the midfield. They must be positionally disciplined, constantly scanning the field to anticipate danger and cut off threats before they develop. A strong defensive midfielder provides the security that allows the other midfielders to press more aggressively. The back four must also remain compact and disciplined. The two center backs stay close together to protect the heart of the penalty area, while the fullbacks tuck in to reduce the gaps between them. They must maintain a straight, organized line to play the offside trap effectively and prevent attackers from running in behind them. The communication between the defenders and the midfielders is vital. They must work together as a single, cohesive unit, shifting from side to side as the ball moves, ensuring there are no open spaces for the opposition to exploit. The midfield trio is the heart of the 4-3-3, connecting all parts of the team and dictating the flow of the game. The balance within this triangle is essential for the system to function correctly. As mentioned, the deepest midfielder, the number 6, is the anchor. They protect the defense, break up opposition attacks, and initiate their team's own build-up play with simple, intelligent passes. Ahead of them are the two number 8s, or central midfielders. These players have a box-to-box role, meaning they are expected to contribute to both defense and attack, supporting the press and making forward runs. However, this midfield structure comes with inherent risks. Because the two number 8s are encouraged to join the attack, they can sometimes leave the defensive midfielder isolated when possession is lost. If the opposition wins the ball and launches a quick counterattack, they can find a lot of space in the midfield. This puts immense pressure on the lone defensive midfielder, who may face a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 situation. To prevent this, the number 8s must be incredibly hard-working and disciplined, recovering their defensive positions quickly after an attack breaks down. Similarly, the attacking freedom given to the full-backs creates a potential weakness. When a full-back makes an overlapping run high up the pitch, they leave a large, empty space behind them. If the team loses the ball in that moment, the opponent can exploit this space with a fast winger. To cover for this, the system relies on good communication and teamwork. The winger on that side might need to track back, or one of the central midfielders might have to shift across to cover the wide area until the full-back can recover their position. Ultimately, the success of the 4-3-3 formation depends on the player's tactical intelligence and work rate. It is not a system for individuals who only want to attack or defend. Every player must understand their dual responsibilities and be willing to work for the team in all phases of play. The midfielders must be tireless, the wingers must be defensively diligent, and the fullbacks must choose the right moments to attack. When all players are synchronized and committed, the 4-3-3 is a dominant and aesthetically pleasing way to control a football match.